Hi there, how are you? Today we are going to learn about society and community through various definitions of renowned sociologists and anthropologists. And not wasting your precious time, let us start. Society is not a group of people, it is the system of relationships that exists between the individuals of the group. This definition was given by Professor Wright. Professor Wright tried to explain that society is like a big web of connections between people. It is not just individuals existing in a group, but the way they interact and relate to each other that forms the society. It is all about the relationships and how people influence each other within that larger group. A society is the larger group to which any individual belongs. This definition was given by Green. Green tried to explain that a society encompasses the broader collective to which an individual belongs, shaping their identity through shared values, norms, and interactions. It represents the interconnected fabric of relationships among its members. Let us move to a new topic, community. Community is a human population living within a limited geographic area and carrying on a common interdependent life. It is given by Landberg. Landberg wanted to explain that a community is a group of people living in a specific area, sharing their lives and depending on each other. They work together, support one another, and form a connected way of life. The second definition here is community is any circle of people who live together and belong together in such a way that they do not share this or that particular interest only, but a whole set of interest. By Manheim. This anthropologist wanted to convey us that a community is a close knit group of people living together, sharing a wide range of interests that bind them beyond individual pursuits. It is not just about specific hobbies, it is a collective connection where members coexist, support one another, and engage in a shared life that goes beyond individual preferences. What Bagodos said about the community? He said that community is a social group with some degree of we feeling and living in given area. He tried to convey us that a community is like a group of people who live together and not only share specific interests but a whole bunch of interests. They belong together in a way that goes beyond just one or two things. They share whole bunch of interests and there is sentiment of we feeling. This is very important trait of a community, we feeling and living in a given area. Community is a group of people living in a contiguous geographic area having common centers of interests and activities and functioning together in the chief concerns of life. Community is a group of people living in a contiguous geographic area having common centers of interests and activities and functioning together in the chief concerns of life. Osborne and Neumayer. Osborne and Neumayer. What they say actually? They say They said a community is a bunch of people living close to each other who share common interests and activities. They work together on important life matters, helping and supporting one another in the things that matter most in their daily lives. Kings- Kingsley Davis said that community is the smallest territorial group that can embrace all aspects of social life. What he tried to explain that a community is the tiniest local group that includes every part of social life. It is like a small team where everyone is involved in everything. From daily activities to shared experiences, it is a close knit unit where individuals contribute to and shape the entirety of social life within that specific area. Let us move to a second definition, which was given by Ogburn and Nimkov. What they said about community? They said community is the total organization of social life with a limited area. What they said actually, they said a community is how people organize their social life in a specific area. It is like a local team where everyone works together and plays their part in the shared life of that place. Last definition of this slide is of Ginsburg, and that is community is a group of social beings living a common life including all the infinite variety and complexity of relations which result from that common life or constitute it. Ginsburg said that a community is a gathering of social beings sharing a common life. It involves a multitude of intricate relationships arising from or forming the essence of that shared existence. This was a definition of Ginsburg. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. Don't forget to subscribe.